Justin. Well, they not only lift our spirits, but the PW Pirates are lifting a few other things. We're heading back to the school to see their brand new state-of-the-art weight room and learn how they're keeping health and fitness top of mind. Well, all this hour we've been talking to the PW Pirates, and something we've come to realize is that it truly takes determination, courage, but it also takes a lot of strength, which is why we're here in the weight room. We've got Jim, we have Luke. How are you both today?
We're doing great.
Doing great, especially you, Luke, because I know you're going to be out here on the field, especially for the big game of the week. How are you feeling right now?
No, there's definitely some nerves, but I know we can go out there and get the job done.
That's right. You guys always know how to get the job done. And one job, a pretty big task that was done here, was putting this entire weight room together. Now, Jim, you had a pretty big hand in this. Kind of tell us how this project came about.
Well, I knew they needed a new weight room, and when my wife and I moved here, the community really accepted us, and just working with the school is just an amazing group, and we thought we need to step in and donate.
That's right. So, Jim, I know you have quite a commitment to education. This is something that you truly know that when you give students the resources it is that they need, they can truly succeed. But of all the different schools in this area, why was it this one that you wanted to donate to?
Well, when I retired from MSU, my wife and I moved to the Pewamo-Westphalia area, and I had been working with them as a photographer, and between the school and the parents and the administrators, it's just a great community, and when I had the opportunity to donate, we stepped up.
I love that, and the fact that you saw a need and you said, hey, let me bridge that gap and let me be in charge of this project here, and clearly it is definitely helping our students. So Luke, kind of tell me what goes on here in the weight room.
All sports come in here, and we all come in here, lift, get stronger, get faster, jump higher, everything, and this has just really helped us to do that more efficiently.
That's right. You guys are truly building that endurance here in this room. Now, I know you have a teacher that definitely really helps coach you guys through a lot of the different exercises. Can you talk a little bit about him and his involvement in the weight room?
Yeah, Coach Babb, he's always there for us if we need some coaching or just to motivate us to push ourselves to that next level to where we can become great.
Excellent. Is there a piece of advice that he's given to you that you always kind of keep in the back of your mind as you're doing your last set or your last rep?
Yep, he always just tells us to push through that and break that barrier to become great.
You are a senior, so I have to say you have that seniority in the room. But do you also make sure that you implement that and you give advice to the underclassmen that are in this room with you?
Yeah, I've been lifting here for a while now, and I've learned from Babb so much that I can pass it on to the freshmen and sophomores and help them out.
Yeah, and that is so awesome, and that's so great that you're able to kind of impart that wisdom on the kids who are coming in here after and be a role model for them, so that this way when you've left, this way they're continuing that same tradition, that same helping hand that you've been able to do for them too.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, you do quite a few sports here. Kind of walk us through each of them.
I play football in the fall, and then I wrestle in the winter, and then golf in the spring. So pretty well-rounded.
Pretty well-rounded, that's a lot. Now, in doing that, how is it that you're still able to balance your schoolwork at the same time?
I just spend a lot of time on schoolwork, and it's helpful to balance by support of my parents and my teachers.
I love that you guys truly have a really big support system surrounding you in the weight room, outside the weight room, on the field, off the field, in the classroom too here as well. So of course you guys are preparing for that big game tonight. Kind of tell me, what are you telling yourself to make sure you're in the zone and that you're focused when you're out there?
When the game comes, we just got to lock in. We've practiced well enough. We've run through what we need to run. We've trained all summer, all winter, coming to this moment, and I know we can succeed if we put our minds to it.
You guys have truly put your minds to it. The entire faculty, the staff, alumni, people throughout the community have truly put their trust, their wisdom in all of you guys. So with that being said, we know tonight's game is going to be fantastic, but take a look at your screen. We have all the details as to how you can be there. And you can catch the scores and highlights for the actual game of the week and much more tonight at 11 p.m. on News 10 for our Friday Night Frenzy.